The 2025 NFL schedule is officially here, and fans across the nation are already circling dates and making plans. With blockbuster matchups, Super Bowl rematches, and fierce division rivalries, this season promises to be one for the ages. Here's a deeper look at some of the most anticipated games that will electrify stadiums and captivate fans all season long. Season opener, Eagles vs. Cowboys, September 4th. The 2025 NFL season kicks off with a bang as the Philadelphia Eagles welcome the Dallas Cowboys to Lincoln Financial Field for a showdown that's bound to set the tone for the year. The rivalry between these two NFC East juggernauts has been nothing short of legendary, and this season opener is primed to be another unforgettable chapter. With Jalen Hurts coming off an MVP-caliber year and the Eagles' defense still among the most feared in the league, Philly will look to establish themselves as the team to beat in the NFC. On the other side, Dak Prescott and the Cowboys are eager to rebound from their playoff disappointments and assert themselves as serious Super Bowl contenders. The intensity will be palpable as both teams take the field with everything to prove. Kickoff is set for 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time, live on NBC and Peacock. Christmas, Tripleheader, a day of festivities. The NFL has taken Christmas Day to another level, rolling out a tripleheader that will keep fans glued to their screens throughout the holiday. It all begins at 1 p.m. ET, with the Dallas Cowboys heading to Washington to take on the Commanders in a classic NFC East battle. The Cowboys have been the division's dominant force, but Washington has had flashes of brilliance. This game promises to be a fiery way to start the NFL's Christmas celebration. At 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, the Detroit Lions will travel to Minnesota for a matchup with the Vikings. The Lions, with Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown, are a team on the rise, while the Vikings are in a win-now window. This game could have major playoff implications as both teams look to make noise in a competitive NFC North. The nightcap at 8:20 p.m. ET will see the Denver Broncos square off against the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium. The Chiefs are perennial Super Bowl contenders, and with Patrick Mahomes leading the charge, they remain the gold standard in the AFC. Meanwhile, the Broncos, under new leadership, will hope to show they've closed the gap in the division. Expect fireworks on Amazon Prime Video as Russell Wilson and the Broncos look to take down the AFC powerhouse. Super Bowl 59. Rematch, Chiefs vs. Eagles, Week 2. The excitement doesn't slow down as we move into Week 2. The Kansas City Chiefs will host the Philadelphia Eagles in a rematch of Super Bowl LIX, one of the most thrilling championship games in recent memory. The Eagles came just a few plays short of claiming another Super Bowl title, and they'll be hungrier than ever to avenge their narrow loss. When the Chiefs travel to Buffalo in Week 9, you can expect a full-throttle battle. Both teams are expected to be near the top of the AFC standings, and with Josh Allen leading the Bills, Buffalo has been knocking on the door of a Super Bowl for years. This game will feature some of the league's best offenses and most intense quarterbacks, so don't miss it when the two titans of the AFC clash on November 2nd. Thanksgiving and Black Friday, turkey, football, and rivalries. Thanksgiving Day will once again be synonymous with football as the Kansas City Chiefs take on the Dallas Cowboys in what could be the most watched game of the season. The showdown at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time promises fireworks as two of the NFL's most high-powered offenses go head-to-head in a matchup that could have serious playoff implications. Meanwhile, in Detroit, the Packers will travel to the Motor City to face the Lions in their annual Thanksgiving Day game. The Lions have been on the upswing, and they'll be looking to keep their Thanksgiving momentum going as they face an always unpredictable Green Bay team. And in a primetime special, the Cincinnati Bengals will visit the Baltimore Ravens for a matchup of two AFC North heavyweights. These teams know each other well, and with Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson leading their respective offenses, this game has the potential to be a thriller, with the division on the line. But it doesn't stop there. On Black Friday, the Philadelphia Eagles will host the Chicago Bears, making it a perfect way to wrap up the holiday weekend with even more gridiron action. Final thoughts. The 2025 NFL season promises to be packed with thrilling matchups, from historic rivalries to explosive rematches and everything in between. As the league continues to evolve, these games will define not only the season, but also the future of the NFL. So, grab your gear, set your alarms, and get ready for a season of unforgettable football action.